everybody! Welcome. I'm gonna knock this sign real fast just to make sure it blinks. It bothers me. You know what? We're just gonna turn it off. Look at this puppy. I really hope you can hear me. It looks like you can. I got it today. We're gonna talk about it. Let me go live on Instagram. Yeah! Whoa! It's working! Okay, right on. We're doing this. You guys, I almost did not go live today. It was quite the day. I don't know. Maybe it was for you, but for me, it was quite the day. I had a lot of crazy things happen. But welcome. I'm glad you're here. My name is Joy D. Fanning of Astronaut of Life. I help spiritual seekers go inward to explore through meditation. And that's why I'm so excited for this mic, for meditations and everything. So, yeah. Let me fix that. All right, let's get going. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm kind of in a silly mood. So we'll just see what happens with that, right? Okay, let me kind of just kind of jump into it for the week. I don't know about you guys, but this week has been interesting. One thing for me this week that I've really started doing that has really helped. Let me try to move this a little. I think you're supposed to have that far away. Okay, we're good. So I've been trying to listen to my heart more, like my heart space. And I want to say Tuesday. Hey, Linda, welcome. Tuesday, I really struggled because in the morning, my guides prompted me to ask a friend for help, and I did. And I was really stressing about it. Even though the guides guided me to do it, I was still stressing about it, right? And my beautiful friend Linda, who's on here, invited me to this webinar where it was all about listening to your heart space, listening to that inner voice. And it was so the message I needed to have. Yay, wait, Belinda. And because I was all up in my head. Do you know those days where you're just all up in your head and you want to be in your heart space, but you're like freaking out about stuff? That was me on Tuesday. And as soon as the webinar was over, I still felt overwhelmed, right? So I went to my bed, even though it was the middle of the day, and I'm like, maybe I just need a nap, but I think I'm just going to go inward. Just totally my thing, right? Go inward to explore. And I was like, I'm going to go inward and I am going to just listen to my heart. And as soon as I started doing that, literally like a minute later, the friend I asked for help messaged me and was like, oh, I can totally help you. And it was like, really, universe, like, really? Of course, you send the message when I finally decide to listen, right? And that's kind of been the theme for the whole week. I mean, it's been very interesting. And let's see here. Yesterday, so Thursday, I got this message from my guides about going into the heart space. Now, I put these messages on my. I'm sorry. Like I said, today's been quite a day. So if I get spacey, I apologize. Have you guys seen that reel where they're like, oh no, but Oh man, I lost my thought. Like that's probably gonna be me. But well, yeah, I did just lose my thought, didn't I? No, I put these messages on my Patreon. That's what I was gonna say. And I put them up there every day. And I do this practice in the morning. For me, the mornings is such a beautiful time. I found, no, I'll have to put it in the description box because I didn't think I was going to mention it, so I didn't put the link down there. But there's this 20-minute I am affirmation that I've been doing almost every morning for the past few days. I'm going to add it to my routine because it really just kind of helps me get in a calm space in the morning. And then I meditate, and then I automatic write. And when I automatic write, a message comes through. So this is yesterday's message, which was very powerful for me. So my Patreon people already have read it, but I'm going to kind of give you a sneak peek and just read it for you guys today, okay? So they said, usually I get a message for myself, and then like when that's over, they're like, all right, Joy, here's your message to share. And that's literally what it says. Divine souls, we come to you today with this message. Let your hearts be brave. Follow your heart. Let it lead you. Your mind is good for math, but clouds your way forward. Oh, that's hitting me for today, man. Okay, anyway, when you let your heart lead, your steps will never falter. And that's kind of what I've personally been learning this week, like with asking my friend. I also on Tuesday was with a client and they asked me if I had any local kind of things that I do. And I'm like, no, but that's a good idea. And it felt very inspiring. So I just kind of went with it and I put a post for those of you that don't know, because I know I have an American accent, right? I am an American. Good job with that. But I live in South America. What you call an expat. I don't live in my home country. So I put, and I don't speak hablo un poquito español. Okay, I just speak a little bit of Spanish. So I put an ad or something in a local expat group for women, like, hey, does anybody know of a yoga studio? For whatever reason, a yoga studio came to mind. And then yesterday, a girl and fellow expat girl messaged me. She's opening a yoga studio next month. And hopefully we will go get coffee soon and figure out if we're a good fit. So to me, that's when you let your heart lead, your steps will never falter, right? That's me following that intuition, following my heart. And there was someone out there with a yoga studio that speaks English. I mean, crazy cool, right? Oh, and then the story of this mic just follows into that too. So yeah, I'm going to keep going because there's a lot more to go through. Okay, the rest of it says explore your inner heart, get to know it like you would a friend. I just love that. I love calling everything a friend. Like, I want to be friends with this mic. I'm friends with my notebook. I'm friends with my heart. I'm friends with the moon shining out of my window. Like, I'll befriend anything. And to me, that's it. I laugh, but that's so true for me. And I find a lot of joy in that. No pun intended. Okay, so what else does it say? Yeah. Be a friend with your heart. Your heart is your compass, always pointing you in the right direction. Yeah. I watch tarot readings a lot, and I heard, hopefully I can keep this thought. I heard a thing the other day where, oh, I think I'm losing it. I'm in a silly mood today, you guys. Pointing in the right direction. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Peter. Yeah, it is like, I'm just going to keep going. We'll forget that tarot thing. If it comes back, I'll tell you. Now, I'm big on the how. So my guides like to kind of tell you, because this is for everybody, the how. And they say how to listen. How do you listen to your heart? You just do what? Here's how they say how to do it. Calm the mind. Just easier said than done. I think we can all attest to that, right? Calm the mind. For me, that means meditation is a good practice, mindfulness, things like this. Observe the energy that lies behind or past your thoughts. So, if you are a meditator, you know that you're always going to have thoughts, just kind of like clouds floating in, like, oh, you got to pay this bill. Oh, your tummy just grumbled, or oh, did you check the laundry? All these thoughts just kind of floating around, right? Your heart is the voice behind them. It's not the one saying them, but it's just like, here's the big crowd, and here's your little heart, like, hey, listen to me, blah, 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 blah. If this makes any sense at all, but to me, it does. So I'm going to keep going. So listen to the voice behind your thoughts, or go through the thoughts past these thoughts. Yes, it is subtle, not loud. This is for a reason. In the world you are in, many thoughts cloud your mind, and you are not taught from a young age to go within, which I know I wasn't. Make this a daily practice. Checking in before a decision. Try doing what you hear it say, and observe the change in your life. So that's kind of what I've done today. And oh my, I mean, not just today, but like with these past examples I've been giving you, like, I mean, it is coming through. Now I'll tell a Mike story because it's kind of cool. So I have a local friend. It's kind of over now. I was in a local expat Dungeons and Dragons group, just to kind of be honest with you guys at my level of geekiness, okay? And my friend Tommy in that group is a gaming streamer, and he's leaving in a few months, and he's starting to sell his stuff. And I want to say last week, he's like, okay, guys, here's my sheet of things I'm selling. And he has an amazing apartment. That's like where we play our Dungeons and Dragons. And I've seen this mic there, right? I was like, well, I need that mic for my meditations. I need a better mic because I've been using a little $5 lapel mic, and I have to heavily edit the audio to even, now it might sound better on YouTube, I don't know, because I have a lot of traffic outside, and I'm like, man, I don't have the money for this mic, but I'm going to just write my name on the list for the mic, and I don't know how it's going to happen, but I've had my eye on that freaking mic for months. So I didn't know how it was going to happen. He gave us like a 2-week window to like claim it and get your thing. And then lo and behold, I come into some money right when it's time to buy the mic. I mean, right? Isn't that just like the coolest thing? Now, here's me going to be honest, you guys. I did not really listen to my heart today. I've done it all week. We come to Friday, and I just get a little derailed. It came time to pick up the mic. I thought it was going to last like 20 minutes. It lasted like 3 hours or so, or a little under 3 hours, because Tommy's into photography. My husband's a photographer, and they had just chatted it up. They had never met before, and it just sounded like gibberish to me, like photography, photography, photography. Oh, photography, photography. And I don't know why, but it like drained me. And I'm realizing, like, as these energies hit us, and I don't know, I have an app now that shows you like sun flare energy, and it's like, I want to say today or yesterday was like a 6, which normal is like 3, right? So we're getting hit with all this energy, man. And we got the full moon, and oh no, I'm losing my train of thought again. Oh yeah, like today I did not listen to my heart, right? And I'm just losing it, man. Yeah, we have our ups and downs. Thankfully, I wrote notes to kind of keep me on track a little bit. We had these ups and downs, and I got thrown off because I wasn't expecting to spend so long at this friend's house, and it really just threw my energy off. And I'm learning I have to be more protective of it. Like spending 2.5 hours listening to people talk about stuff I don't understand drained me. Even though I love my husband and I like Tommy, it was really draining. And then I come home, it was time to do my taxes, and I had a lot of other things kind of go wrong. Ooh, here's a good lesson. All these things I'm saying, like today, just literally was like Murphy's Law. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong, just about. To the point to me where it was like so funny. When I went to pay for the mic, I sent the payment to the wrong email. Right? I get home, I put on my VPN to pay my taxes, and then it wants a phone number from America that I don't have, and I have to wait for a family member to help me out. I mean, it was just like thing after thing, and I was getting real frustrated. I wanted to play with my new toy, right? Like, but I couldn't do it. And I didn't stop at all to listen to my heart until, because to me, I was like, I gotta get these taxes done. I gotta call PayPal now and figure out how to get this payment back, which they gave it back to me. But like I got caught up in those cloud of thoughts. So don't be like me today. And if you do find yourself having a day like this, just know it's okay, right? Like these days happen. I was able to calm once I like ate some dinner. Like I really feel like myself again, and it's just humorous to me now. First, I was somehow able to change anger and frustration into humor, and it really served me. So, just with that, don't like beat yourself up as you learn to listen to your heart. It's really, it takes a lot of mindfulness in my opinion, because I wasn't mindful today. I was so caught up in like, well, it's 8:18 as I looked at the clock. I don't know what that means, but cool. Um, oh man, I keep losing my thoughts today. Like, no, I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, so tomorrow is the full moon, and I did think of this. In YouTube, there's a link to a full moon meditation that I put up, I believe, yesterday. If you are on Instagram and want to listen to it, one, you can go to YouTube and find it, or I have highlights with videos. It'll probably be one of the last, if I remember to put it up there, videos. Nope, I haven't put it up there yet. I'm very scatterbrained. I am so sorry. I haven't put it up yet because I'm going to do it tomorrow, because tomorrow's the full moon. So go to my YouTube, Astronaut of Life. You'll find it. If you find this video, it's on the description box. So, but I was able to channel a little message for this full moon. It's pretty short. So I'm going to read this to you guys. Okay. This full moon is powerful and strong. Its energy will force you to stop and reflect. Just totally what happened to me. I feel like that's why like all these things were going wrong, right? It's like, Joy, you're not listening to your heart. So we're going to put these little reminders in there, which I didn't listen to until like once I had finished all my stuff, which I'm not recommending that. I should have stopped as soon as I got home. Like, okay, heart, what do I need to do? Like, I'm kind of freaking out, right? It will heighten emotions, so be careful in what you say. Like when I got frustrated today, I was like straight up bitching. Like I was mad. And I didn't know why I was mad. I was just mad. I was mad at everything. And I actually was warned by a friend this morning, being like, hey, you should watch your energy today. Right? For you, listening, meaning all those listening to this video at any point in time, this is for your own good. So, being aware that these energies are strong is for your own good. They will bring to light areas in your life you've thought you've healed and asked you to dig deeper. Yikes. What fun, guys. We get to dig deeper. No, for real, that's a good thing because I think with all like this new moon and then all these energies from the sun, they're raising us. And it's causing these, my friend Janet calls it debris. Like you're finding more debris and it just can't go up with us, right? It can't raise its vibration. It has to just get kicked out. So that's to me what's going on. And that's what they mean by this. Your connection to spirit grows stronger. Increase the time you spend on spiritual practices, as this will help you calm and integrate this massive amount of energy. So, this is reminding me of a point I lost before. Like, I need to protect my own energy because I can't give myself to my friends as much as they've been used to. Like, I've made a no phone call rule basically because I'm like, I can't get lost in talking to people because like what happened today is what will happen. If I spend 2 hours, it really, really throws me off and I just can't do it. If I stick to texting and voice messages, I'm good. But for some reason in talking, apparently in person too, it just really throws me off. And today would have been a good day to spend more time on spiritual practices. Gonna keep it honest there, right? But you know what? No, I can't bring it in tomorrow because I'm visiting my mother in law. But I can bring it in as much as I can, even with a holiday weekend, right? So, yeah, I think that's all I want to say. So, we had two messages. If you like these kind of messages, which I'm totally a fan of, you can check out my Patreon. It starts at $3 a month and you get access to these daily messages. I post them really right after I write them. They go up on Patreon. And we also have a Saturday meditation group. The link is in the Patreon. We do it every Saturday. This one I'm pretty excited about because this month we're talking about spirit animals, and this one's called bonding with your spirit animal, which is, if I remember correctly, like you go to where your spirit animal lives and you visit them there. And I don't really tell you what it looks like, it's whatever it comes up. And then you open up a space in your heart. Oh my gosh, listen to your heart. And then you open up a space in your heart for the spirit animal to come, like, have a little side house in your heart. How cool is that? So it'll go up on YouTube on Monday, but if you like this idea, I would totally have you join the Patreon so you can do this before it goes live on YouTube. I also have pre-recorded meditations in my Gumroad store. I can make personalized meditations for people. And then I also offer a one-on-one Inner Explorers package where I work with you. We make personalized meditations. We have readings, like psychic readings together, where we just dive into all things spiritual and figure out what you need to cultivate your spiritual gifts so you can use them and talk to your guides and get messages out the wazoo. Okay, so that's what I got going on. At the end of April, I want to say the 30th, in the Cosmic Events meditation group on Facebook, we are doing I can't remember the full title, but it's the new moon, the second new moon, and it's an eclipse. Talk about cosmic events. So we're going to do a special meditation that day. I would love to have you there. And I think that's all I got for announcements. All right, guys, I gotta go chill because like my brain's a little scatterbrained. I gotta meditate, do some breath work, all that good stuff. Go get a bunch of sleep. I suggest you do the same. I hope this has helped you in some way. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Oh, the meditation. Thanks, Linda. She said, when is it? The Saturdays are at 12. To be quite honest, I can't remember when the cosmic event one is. I want to say 12 p.m. Eastern. My bad. And the other one's on Facebook. The new moon one at the end of the month. I want to say it's around 2 p.m. Eastern time that day, but don't hold me to it. I don't have it in front of me. But that's it, guys. Yeah. All right. I shall see you later. Goodbye.